Yeah, sorry.
Okay, hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the GucciVods podcast. This is episode 13, I believe. And today I'm going to be joined once again with people. Oh my god, ba't ko sinabi yun?
Did you just
We
forget
have-
who we are?
Yes, we are.
Wait,
Man's forgot what species we are.
It's your host Conrado, once again with Rara, Migo, and
Hello.
Vanna. Hey guys.
Hello.
Last episode kasi, kung ano-ano lang yung pinapag-usapan natin. Like, kung ano yung nasa isip natin, ganun. Pero syempre, more on philosophy-based tayo ngayon.
Mali. Sorry.
Basta philosophy.
Nice.
Thought experiments, basically.
Like, can you eat snow?
No, that's not even...
That is a very good
Yung mga
thought
what
experiment
if.
of what you're talking about.
Ayun, yung mga what
What if you
if.
eat snow?
Hindi. Any precipitate of that nature, may it be raindrops or
Ayan na
snowflakes,
tayo. Yan.
will form around particulate matter in the atmosphere. These particulates could be anything from dust to very toxic chemicals produced by human activity.
I said,
Now, kung
can.
gusto mo kumain
Wait, so-
ng
so you're
snowflakes
saying-
or raindrops, go ahead, be my guest. Kung gusto mong kumain ng dust or poisonous chemicals o kaya dead skin, go be my guest.
Are you saying
was
that
asking if
snow
you
has
can eat
poisonous
snow, not-
chemicals
But, I mean,
and very
aren't we
acidic?
doing that already? Like in our everyday lives, aren't we doing that already?
That is very
Basically,
true.
the air that we breathe consists of dead skin, dust, and hair. All the things that you mentioned. So technically, we are breathing shit that will kill us. We are dying every day, Migo.
No,
Did you
kasi
Basically,
we have
Based on statistics,
Sorry,
air is
this
composed by
started. Sorry, this started.
78%
Wala pa
is nitrogen,
tayong record
preventive
45% is
measures so
oxygen.
that anything like that will not affect us to an extent. Di ba sa nose natin, meron tayong cilia, nose hairs, ganun, and all that shit.
Nagre-record na.
Which to an extent,
Huh?
pokotang inang.
De, go lang, Migo, go lang.
Okay, so, you take the nose for example. A big reason why we have nose hairs is because nakaka-protect siya against airborne particulate like dust, again, dead skin, and
You don't
common
breathe
airborne
through your
allergy.
mouth. Sometimes.
Not
Oo nga,
really.
What if you breathe through your mouth?
kailan kayo,
That's hard,
kailan kayo
actually. Don't
nagbe-breathe?
try it.
Hindi.
I
When
mean,
you
May, di ba
breathe
may
your mouth.
Hindi,
When
di
you
ba?
sing,
Okay.
that's like a
Di
good
ba may
practice.
certain times tayo na nagbe-breathe tayo through our mouth?
Yeah, if we're like
kinatong-
really hyperventilating or if we're actually singing is a very easy, like a common use for breathing through your mouth. It requires singing.
Technically,
Kasi nasa
nagbe-breathe ka habang nagsising. Ganun ba yun? Kasi you're
Ano,
letting
wait,
air
here's a
out
little
of...
crash course. Here's a crash course on choir singing. So if kasi typically, long notes and hard belting notes, basically, what we do is, especially if it's a fast verse, like for example, Sirena by Glocknight. That was a choir thing I did.
Okay.
Diba? Simula pa ng bata pa ako, ganun. Those fast paces, we do, diba? Simula pa lang ng bata pa ako, like ganun. It has to be really silent and really fast. So you can, simula pa ng bata pa ako, pag naglalaro, kaya para lahat ay naglilito, magaling sa pangaraan ko. Yan, especially those parts.
So your point is...
Basically, you breathe through your mouth when you sing.
Okay. I think it's obvious.
Man, just don't eat snow.
Just don't breathe.
Just don't eat snow. Just don't breathe. Iba yan.
Go to bed and go back to sleep and starve.
Why not? Why not eat snow?
Very true.
Oh my
Live
God.
your life.
Because basically,
Alam mo
you
ba,
can die
alam
by
mo,
doing
Vanna,
anything. And
for the
eating snow is worth it.
Why not
Alam mo na
just
ba yung
die?
origin, Vanna?
Kasi mamatay naman na tayo.
Ha?
Kung
Hi.
saan nanggaling tong
Obsession ko
conversation
sa
na to.
Ano tanong?
Alam mo ba kung saan
Saan
nanggaling
nanggaling
conversation na to?
Kasi me
Yung
actually.
eating snow.
From
It
polluted
won't.
air. But do I care? Do
She's
I
not
care?
stopping.
Yes, you should.
Fucking care.
Well, if you
I
guys wanna
thought
eat
this
snow,
through.
well, by all
I
means, eat snow.
Especially
Do you guys
yellow
think-
snow.
Okay.
Is there such...
Alright.
No, what the Migo?
Ano yung food
You know what
coloring?
No.
That's definitely not food. That's a different kind of food coloring. You know what I'm
Right.
talking
Nah, that's
about.
not ko.
Ito yung question. Do things exist when they are not observed by us?
That's kind of self-centered. Wait, am I saying this right?
Do things exist when not observed?
That's kind of self-centered if you think about it. It's like saying things exist
do you-
if we know they exist.
What do you mean self-centered siya?
Like,
I mean, hindi ba ganun naman talaga yun?
well,
I
you never.
exist. Miguee, I exist. We exist. You guys exist, right?
Yeah, we all
Kasi nga we-
exist.
Because we
Because
met,
we're like,
diba, basically?
yeah, but because we know that we met, and our eyes
Paano
saw
pag
each
hindi pa-
other, and we
Okay, ito. In a
sense
parallel
the
What if you're
universe.
lying?
In a parallel universe,
What
paano
if
kung
you're
hindi tayo
lying?
nag-meet? What if we never met at all?
Okay,
And
let's
this is all a
Alam mo ba-
simulation.
Na-exist ako?
yeah, we wouldn't know if you would exist
Vanna, okay ka
because I
lang?
never met you like that.
Do you have a physical form in this physical
Uh-uh.
world? We simply
You-
do not know of your
Uh-uh.
existence.
You technically exist, pero if you think na parang things exist because you only know they exist, then no. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of self-centered. It's like say, yeah,
Okay.
Pero I think yung tinatanong ni Miguee, like kunwari in the middle of nowhere there's a box, ganun.
okay.
The
Tapos
box
there's
now exists. Said it because you said it.
Unless you... Wait.
What if
Okay.
no one's
Nawala
the
na
box?
ako. Okay.
No one has knowledge of the
Oh
box.
my god. I remembered the game. I remembered the game.
What game?
You guys don't know the
What game?
yung game is that you how do you call this? You forget the game as long as you can. And then when you remember it like randomly, you lose
Doon
the
ka
game.
matatalo.
You need to tell someone. And then you need to restart again and forget the game.
Cool.
But we don't know what the game is. Exactly.
It's the game. It's called that's it.
Ha.
The game.
Okay.
That's it. Okay. Let's move on.
Alam mo, kinalimutan ko na yun, tapos bring up ni Vanna. Yan tuloy, natalo tayo lahat. So, restart tayo.
I need to say it to someone.
So, do you lose?
So that's how. Yeah. I
Technically, you also lose kasi nalaman mo. Like, sa'yo na-pop up, kung sa'yo nanggaling, nag-pop up sa mind mo, then you have to share it to someone para malaman rin nila. Para
About
to
the
pass the blame or to pass the
Why do I find
lose.
that really creepy?
I'm
though?
blaming Migo.
Ano ginawa ko?
Let's all blame
Because you're
Migo.
talking about the box
That's all.
that
Wow.
doesn't exist, but now it exists because you said it exists.
Oh
You
God.
get
Oh,
So the
I
game
see
exists now.
Okay,
Because
I see what you...
exactly.
now I know about it. Like I didn't know about this. Now
Okay,
it
I
exists
see what
now.
you're
For me
implying.
at least.
You get what
It's
you're...
your fault, Migo.
So we blame Migo.
Do you
Why is that our
blame?
conclusion?
Shame on you.
Bakit yun yun? Okay.
Oh no, nawala na si Migo.
Oh God, he's dead again. Oh no.
Ay, no, Migo.
as an odd conclusion. Okay.
Speaking of intuition, ano thoughts niya dun sa intuition?
What's intuition? I don't even know what that is.
Intuition is basically like yung gut feeling. Actually, pang ganun na rin yun. Very, yun lang. In
gut
other
feeling.
words,
What
is gut feeling? Intuition.
Intuition.
Oh my God.
Okay, here's the thing about me. That's kind of weird. My old friends, they how do you say, they heavily believe in rational thinking. All right, so I guess as I go with them, I never really believe in gut feeling, you know, because it's like, yeah, it's just something random. You never, it's not really possible. It can be, but it's you never know what's gonna happen.
I
So
mean,
just play it
basically,
safe.
yung intuition mo, it's just your guess or
Yeah, it's
maybe,
just
let's
a
say,
guess.
educated guess.
If it's an educated guess, then you know you maybe do it. But if it's like just, you know, the normal, oh, I think this and this is this. Yeah. So if you think like that, what was embedded into my mind was, if you think like that, you're gonna have a really
I mean,
bad time, basically.
don't you? I mean, diba intuition differs from people, on different people. Kasi
Yeah,
diba, like yung intuition rin based sa like yung history natin or yung like kung ano yung mga pinagdaanan
Yeah.
like
what I had. Yeah, my intuition is based on a few old friends and their rational thinking and ideals.
Okay.
So yeah, I never really believed that much in intuition.
Intuition. Example. How would you spot someone who's lying?
Shit, I don't know. The body language or something?
Magbe-base ka sa body language?
Body
Sure.
language,
Body
something.
language. And meron din mga ang tawag, mga signals na you look out for pagdating sa voice, sa movement nila.
So
ayun.
I just
You just
know sometimes, but sometimes when like there are people who just lie for nothing. They just want to lie, and like those are like harder to tell. Like meron tayong classmate na he just lies for no reason, and I'm very
naalala ko
gullible
tuloy yung
with
mga
the people
pinag-uusapan natin.
I'm very gullible. Okay, very very gullible with my friends. Like I have like blind trust with my friends sometimes. So like, sige, ano yung naalala mo, Miguee?
Di ba nung grade 9 or grade 10 sa CL, pinag-usapan natin yung life. Di ba? Yung mga different kinds of lie. Yung white lie is pinaka-simple. Like, example, ayaw mo nag-lie ka about dito kasi para hindi ka maging feel invasive or mapagalitan yung parents or mapagalitan ka na parents. Example, basta yun. Alam nyo na yun. Okay.
So where are we going with this?
Saan ako napunta? Okay. Speaking of lying, pagdating sa mga kote,
Here we go.
sinabihan na,
Here we go.
I think Vanna already talked about this last episode. If
The guilty thing.
is it innocent until proven guilty or guilty until proven innocent? Di ko mag-gets yung explanation ni Migo dun eh. Like, ang haba ng sinabi.
And Migo was appealing to the legal side of
I agree na with Vanna. Guilty
using the law.
Guilty
Oh,
until
so
proven
you're
innocent.
saying, Vanna, it's guilty until proven innocent. On your perspective or his or her?
On
Kasi
my
diba,
perspective,
is it based on
I mean, it
perspectives
doesn't mean that
basically?
someone should already
Paano kung
be
innocent talaga siya?
punished. It's just that,
I mean, technically, why would they be in court if there wasn't something that happened.
I can't lie.
predicted rin naman to eh. Oo nga, in a court, you swear, di ba may,
So you're
syempre
out.
may
Yeah.
oath ka. Oath.
Won't I?
Teka. So guilty until proven innocent talaga.
Yan to proven.
Oh.
Okay.
So let's
Di
talk
basta
about
yun.
What's
Ano?
it say?
lying.
Yun nga, lying.
Do you guys
Kailan kayo nagla-lie, usually? Like yung mga simple white lies lang.
do you guys
ganyan.
lie off
No, I don't lie.
I used to
or
actually.
like not at all?
I
used to.
never lied. I never lied.
Oh, we are really different. Okay.
Why?
Because I used to lie a lot.
Kill me.
Kasi ganito yan eh. Once you lie consistently, you can never stop.
Exactly. It's okay. I guess this is my story
I mean-
now.
I mean, you can't stop. It's just very difficult.
Here's the thing about this. Okay, so you're growing up. You have to. It was the 2000s, and you needed to fit in. That was what was embedded into my head. So I was like, okay.
Oh, so you
how
lied
do
to fit in.
I lied to fit in, and here's the thing about lying, is it's because if you lie like so much, it's gonna become habit. It becomes habitual, and basically, once like what Miguel said, once you lie, you really cannot stop. It's so hard to stop lying. Like seriously, yeah. It's how do you describe this whole situation? Because it's an indescribable feeling, and it's not the good kind.
I mean, do what I do. I would
What
try
did you
to
do?
avoid the topic.
Well, that's kind of I guess the difference between just
Kasi-
me and you is
Ah,
the difference between me and you is I still have that. I don't wait. It's really complicated. It's like super complicated. Because when if you want to avoid the topic, okay, that's me. Gay. You want avoid the topic to avoid lying.
hmm.
I would I would still answer it. I would still do it, and
Unless
if
it comes
costs,
up. Unless it comes up.
No. let's say give me a situation where I could lie. Like anything I could lie. Did you steal this pen or something like that?
Did you eat my ice cream?
Okay, did I eat your ice cream? Let's say I did it. Let's say I did eat Vanna's ice cream, okay? And then I would say no.
Why did you eat my ice cream?
Yeah. If
No.
she continues,
Oo, sweet
No,
corn pa naman yun.
wait, hold on. If she continues about the whole ice cream thing, the fiasco, then I would have to make up like even more excuses. The thing about that though is you have to make these excuses count. You have to make these excuses. I sound like a professional liar. I swear this is like the past. You have to make these excuses count. You have to make them believable as possible, even though and like yeah. You have, and sometimes you would do the deed just to make it all correct and stuff. And it's
Give us the scenario. What would you say
What
exactly?
would-
What would you exactly say?
what would I say?
Sige
if-
na, okay.
if I-
Lumapit, let's
Give
say
me a
Vanna
really bad
approached you.
scenario. Oh, okay.
No, Vanna approached you. And
Okay.
she suspected
That's
you
a
of
really bad
eating
scenario.
her ice cream.
Okay, let's
Oh,
say
sige.
Okay,
Isip
sorry.
tayo ng
Let's
ibang
say
topic. O, sige.
I
I
went
do agree
I thought-
that it's quite a bad
walked
scenario.
through the heat at like 12 noon just to get that ice cream, and I put that in the refrigerator, and there's a big sign in the refrigerator to say do not eat my ice cream. That
Then
someone
ate.
Vanna.
And someone
And
ate.
someone ate the ice cream.
I went through the pain, the heat to get that ice cream, and I'm going to ask you with pure anger in my eyes, did you eat my ice cream?
All right. Let's assess the situation.
Okay. What
So
what,
if
what will you
said,
say? What will
said
you say?
specific, hold on. This is how it goes. You said specifically pure anger. All right. So we fossiled out the emotion. Fossil. That's a weird. Oh,
Oh,
adjectives.
yeah,
Anyway,
uh-huh.
we fossil out the situation. Okay, it's angry. We can't. If she's like, there's a few types of angry. Now, if you're close with someone, the angry is, sometimes forgivable. So if it's like, it depends on the person, especially. So if it were Vanna, so it because we're not that close, but we're in the same friend group. Basically, I would lie,
Mm.
and I would say no. Why would I do that? Something like that. Why would I do that?
And then I'd say, who would eat my ice cream?
I would probably say, okay. So here's the thing. Okay, who would eat my ice cream? I would have to assess the situation again. Basically, who else is here? Like, who else is here? What would they also eat the ice cream? Would they probably, and would
Wait,
they
so in
be
this
okay?
scenario, hindi ka talaga kumain ng ice cream. Hindi ikaw talaga
No,
kumain ng ice cream.
I did do it.
You did.
Oh, you did do it,
I
but you're
did.
pretending to
I'm pretending,
like
I'm
being
lying.
detective, basically.
No, I'm
Mm.
lying that. Okay, I didn't.
You're
Ice cream,
lying
no,
that, yeah.
just to to avoid conflict
Just to
or
avoid.
something.
Okay.
Yeah, further conflict or something dumb. So there's that. I say no. I wait no. What's the ano yung question? Like, who else would eat ice cream?
Mm.
Now here's the thing about pointing fingers. It's if it. I really don't want to say expert liar as my it's my title. That's so bad. But if you were like an if you were an expert liar, you wouldn't point fingers actually, because they know the truth. They know that they didn't eat the ice cream. So if Vanna confronts them, then you would be blown away. So you can't just point fingers. What you have to do is like change the situation. So that's what I was saying. It's similar to Miguel. Na you're just avoiding it all entirely, like trying to talk about it. You're just avoiding trying to talk about eating ice cream. But for me, I would even like those mundane things. I would use that to the best advantage. Try and lie. So I would say, I don't think anyone would try to eat your ice cream. I mean, they know it's yours. There was a giant sign, something like that.
Oh, why is my ice cream not there?
Okay, now what if she found out na ikaw talaga kumain?
That's
That-
the
Are you-
Let's say I'm confronting. I'm gonna say,
Oh, you
he
definitely
said
ate
she
my ice
said
cream.
you ate my ice cream. You ate my ice
okay.
cream.
There we go. Okay. You said you ate my ice cream.
You definitely ate my ice cream. Now you're gonna pay.
Putik na
It cost
sinabi. So, wait,
100.
I guess let's say the Miguel did see me eat the ice cream, and then Miguel said, said, hey, Rara ate your ice cream. And then you confronted me. So what I would do now, what would I do? Basically, it's like these are the tough situations when you're finally confronted and like people know the truth. Now the oh, now the how do you say it? It's like I don't want to say. There's a few ways actually to still get out. There's the toxic way, which is to use and manipulate some sort of mental behavior to your advantage. Yes, that is a thing. Because wait, hold on.
Otherwise known as
Yes, that is a thing.
deceiving.
Yeah, something like that. You're like you're how do you say this? You use your like mental not disorder. It's like a it's also not disability. What do we call it? It's sort of disability, but I don't want to say
Ego,
disability.
integrity.
Not ego. It's not integrity. It's like your flaws. You use your flaws to your advantage like that. It's like,
Your
you could probably,
personal flaws.
yeah,
Hindi,
yung
hindi
liar's personal flaws.
Oh.
Yung the liar's personal flaws. So you could, and actually no, you could use your liar's personal flaws and the person's,
Wait, so
the
to make
confronter's
them
personal
feel
flaws.
sympathy towards you?
Yes,
Ganun ba yun?
to make them feel sympathy, to make them feel empathy. Na, oh, okay, it's fine. So you can like cry, you can like.
I mean, for example, kinain ko kasi gutom na gutom ako.
No, that's
Ganun
really
ba?
bad. That wouldn't
That's
work.
bad.
No.
Okay.
It's more like,
But I'm on my period that day.
now that's a hard.
What would you
Okay.
do?
Okay, ano?
I'm pretty sure
Ano
we
What
don't
would
get
you
right
do?
now, but okay, let's do this.
If I'm on my
pwede ba-
period that
Tanong
day.
lang, pwede ka ba kumain ng ice cream habang... Okay, I shouldn't probably asking this, but...
I could eat whatever the fuck I want, Miguee.
Okay, sorry. Ignore that question.
So okay, it all go back to all. Can't speak. It all goes back to step one: assess the situation. That's the big thing about lying. You have to assess how do you get out of this as quickly, as rationally, as fast as possible without any at all suspicion. So if you're like really angry and you and sympathy doesn't work.
Ayun nga kasi, Rara. Like, ang consequences...
Buy me ice cream.
Ang consequence pag
I don't
nag-lie ka pa, it's like you're delaying, kasi
your
once
inevitable
na nalaman ni Vanna, nag-lie ka talaga. Then,
that's even worse than just saying,
that's
sorry.
even worse than admitting it
exactly.
Again. Siyempre, kay Van, like, example, kung
My
in-admit
past self
mo
did
nga,
some
I mean,
worse
magagalit rin
things
naman
than just
siya.
eat ice cream, by the way. So,
Magagalit rin naman siya. Pero it's just an
Of
ice cream.
course.
So you can easily
it's a
make
nicer
amends.
galit. Exactly. You can just probably buy
easily make
another
amends.
ice cream.
Once you lie,
Once you lied,
and
then
she
that's
found out,
because it shatters your trust. Basically, that's the big thing. It shatters your trust, and the next time something comes up between two people, it's gonna be like, well, you did do this. It's a classic saying that it's not really classic. It came up really recently, but it's like, the manipulator, or like the big the higher power forgets what they do. Like, wait, no, the best example of what I'm trying to say is when you scold a child and then 10 years later they still remember the scolding and how it felt. The parent thinks that they'll just forget, but the child fully remembers everything that happens.
True.
That's how it happens, basically. So I think the moral of the story is just don't lie in the first place, especially if it's just ice cream. Well, it is Vanna's ice cream.
Sige,
so I would
ano
be
ba mas
slightly scared,
mabigat
but
na
still,
topic kaysa dun sa ice cream?
cheating.
And I
Paano?
walked at noon in this blazing heat, and I was on my period.
It's
It's
quite
never been
intense.
Okay.
That's quite the intense situation.
That's a great
I'm not even kidding
excuse.
at this point.
This is a great excuse.
We're gonna call this
Example,
the,
Vanna. Remember
this is
your...
a thought experiment called Vanna's ice cream.
Hindi, Vanna. Meron pa akong better experiment. Remember nung live podcast natin? Live podcast. May kinuwento ka. It's about your cell phone. Di ba kasi, in-invite mo si Shania. So, hinahanap niyo. Kung nagkukunwari kayo naghahanap ng cellphone. Then, tinanong kayo ng teacher niyo. Like, girls, anong ginagawa niyo? Di ba yun? Tapos sabi mo, hinahanap mo yung wallet. Hinahanap mo yung wallet. Ayan, kunwari, naghahanap kayo. Isn't that also considered parang bluffing na rin yun eh?
Yeah, technically lying.
It is a
that's
lie. It is a
It's a lie.
lie. It's just that
Is
I
bluffing really
I
lying?
weighed the consequences of me lying, and kasi
I mean,
if I lied there wouldn't be anyone who would be hurt. Okay.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
if I told the truth, I would get my phone taken away
hindi, Vanna,
for
hindi
like
naman,
3 days.
hindi
But if
naman
I lied,
sinabi
there
ni yung
wouldn't be.
teacher natin na, example, wait, like, may cellphone ka ba dyan? Or parang ganun. Like, hindi naman minention yung about sa cellphone mo eh. Like, wallet lang yung pinag-uusapan. Pero yung wallet na yun, nandun yung
Technically,
cellphone
I
mo.
wasn't lying because I wasn't looking for my wallet because I already found it, but I was technically looking for my wallet.
Oh, yun. Oo.
Oh my
Actually,
God.
yeah, technically. Oo nga pala. Alam mo nga, yung, alam mo nga kung saan yung
Oh.
wallet mo. Pero
You know it
kunwari,
is. Just bluffing.
naghanap. Kasi, that wallet is basically placed near where she is. Yun. Tapos
So
nung
was
nakita
I
mo na,
lying?
kung,
Yes, because you're
um,
withholding the truth from the teacher.
withholding the truth. Yan, basically. So anything that
So,
withholds the truth is basically
It's
a
a
lie.
lie.
Yes.
I mean, it's quite a simple answer, really.
Example, what if she found out? What if nakita niya talaga yung cellphone mo sa wallet nung binuksan mo?
Di no choice.
Assess the situation.
But I still wouldn't say that I know that my wallet was there. I just
Di sa akin tong cellphone na to.
No, I wouldn't.
Oh my God.
No, I alam niya na wallet ko yun eh. Pero
Ah.
like I would give my phone already. But I wouldn't say that I was specifically looking for it. Do you get it? Like, I would just give
Technically
my
yung
phone
wallet
away.
talaga.
Yeah.
Pero yung wallet kasi nasa certain place na mag-raise ng suspicion.
I
So
was
you have to
withholding
act
the truth,
out.
so it was lying.
Basically, you have to act out. So it's like bluffing, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So lying nga. Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
that
it's just
clears
lying.
it.
The truth
Wow.
is very weird.
Is it though? I guess.
Would you do the same in my position? Or like, what would
I
you
would-
do?
First, okay. Actually,
If you were
amazed na
caught.
ako. Na-come up mo yun on the spot. Mismo talaga. Ewan ko kung
High-level
ano
tactics,
gagawin
yeah?
ko, honestly. Like, example, kung... Actually, ewan ko kung anong gagawin ko.
Now, if you're like
honestly.
really desperate and you know that
If
it's
there
like
is an
quite important
opportunity.
to get it back, you
I mean, you saw
you
an
do very
opportunity.
different things.
So, might as well go for it. Diba? Unless maghintay ka the next day para makunin.
That is way too much.
Tapos malaman, uy, ba't kaninong wallet to? Ayan.
At my wallet dito at my
Tapos
bat na cellphone.
binuksan.
I was very calm. So I think kaya hindi
Oo nga eh.
kasi I was that moment. We were both calm. Pero like nanginginig na yung mata namin dalawa ni Shania pero okay. Sure, kompleto naman po yung pera, sure. Tapos
Okay.
sarado agad.
Yun nga.
Walk away.
I mean,
Mission pass,
In
bus
my
away.
in my defense, I do think that it was kind of insane that I did think of it. But I was desperate. I was desperate. I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
desperate.
You do different things when the lives are on the
So how
line.
would you avoid this in the first place? Well,
How
don't bring your
would-
phone. Of course, don't bring your phone.
all
That's
right,
another
rules
option.
follower.
Alam mo naman kasi yung school natin napaka-strict, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Pero virtual na tayo ngayon. So, nawala lang.
Okay.
Technically. Yeah. Do I sound British? You know? Oh my God.
British.
British. You want a bottle of water?
Nasanay kasi ako hindi
Oo,
pagkaka-pronounce ng
You want
Tea?
a Tommy in it?
Yeah, in it. Dami akong dami akong Usually
Do you say
British
in it?
accidentally.
Out of like, this is just straight up.
From
It's not
time to
about the
time,
topic,
basically
right?
in it.
Do you
Oh
genuinely
my,
say,
ako
oh
nga,
my
okay.
god?
Let's move on to
Oh
another
my
topic.
god. Say in it.
This is also fascinating, actually. Yung notion na this language shape our minds, personality.
The language ship. Oh.
Technically, oo.
Yeah.
Example, kung nagsasalita kayo ng English, do you feel like you're a different person
No.
than the one you're saying in your native
When I speak
language?
when I speak like Tagalog or something.
Technically, oh.
Hindi, as in full English, Rara. Full English.
Full English. Like if I say
Yeah.
this, that, do, darn, do, went without saying a single Filipino word,
Yeah,
do I feel like
you're
what
a
was it
different
again?
person. Yeah.
Do I feel a different person? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Actually, because I just know in myself. It's just my second nature to speak in full English. Sometimes it's just
Oo nga.
it's just the way I do things.
Okay,
But
i-apply mo yun
it's-
sa case, like, other way around. Paano pag full
If
Filipino?
I was
like,
a
walang
full
English?
Filipino person, like
Oh, pure
no,
Tagalog.
just joking. If I
Are you a
speak full
different
Filipino
person?
Tagalog, that depends on the culture really. But if wait, there was a fly that just went in my eye. Oh my god.
Yun nga, don't you think?
Hold on.
Also, it depends on
Hold
the
on. Wait, Miguee, I just got endangered by the smallest creature yet. Oh my god.
Oh my
Hold on.
god. Flyer.
Flyer.
Fascinating.
I'm okay.
Yeah?
I'm fine. Okay.
The way you speak is determined, I think determined, I wouldn't say. Pero the way you speak and parang what you say is greatly affected by your language.
No, not only speak, also think. Like, you think
Sing.
in
If
this
I speak
language.
full English, do I think different?
Kasi may,
Sorry.
kasi may certain, di ba mayroon tayong certain words in English that doesn't,
That can't be translated.
that can be translated in our native language. Example, wala namang word na giggle in English, di ba? Something ganun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Meron.
Not really.
Or like in the
They're
Russians. Yung Russians, merong two separate,
I think the more
colors
famous
of
one is
blue.
kilig or something.
basta yun.
Basta,
So
the way we
Wait.
communicate is greatly affected by our language. Things like yung where you put your stress o kaya yung mga how you form your sentences, they are greatly affected depending on what language you use. That in turn can have major implications sa pag-communicate ng mga tao sa isa't isa. And on a large scale, it could affect siguro yung overall culture ng isang group of people. So in a manner of speaking, yes, your language can affect. You can be a different person based on what language you're using. At least that's my idea.
Oh, okay. Now again, yeah. Okay, I agree with Migo. Yeah. Because I have a more personal story about this. So you know my Twitch shutting off Mr. Rawrrara.
Nice plug. Okay.
It's hard to keep it, but okay, let's do this. So I joined. The first time I did this, I joined an SMP, right? So Rival Multiplayer Minecraft. Okay, cool, whatever. Now I had to adjust as hell as like, oh my god, to speak as best English as I can and think more like them. Now, I'm not saying I'm inferior. No, I'm clearly amazing. But I mean,
think English
yeah, just
basically all the time.
think
All the
more. Think like a
Instead
Brit.
Kasi naman talaga nagta-translate ka eh. Yun yung problema pag tina-translate mo
Yeah.
yun.
So I'm thinking more there
Brit.
what they would think, because they're technically the majority in that server. So it's like, okay, I just have to adjust. That's simple as
I'm
that.
gutted.
that I would never say that. They know I'm Filipino, but I mean, it's like they understand if I mess up
I'm
sometimes. But I mean, it's like
absolutely gutted by this.
I still do the best as I can, and it changes. It changes. It really changes me. Nah, okay. I have to avoid. Not really avoid. It's not that bad. I mean, I avoid talking about very like exclusive topics for Filipinos, like I don't know, taho or something. Taho. I think I combine halo with taho. It's sorry. Like if I talk about Filipino food, they wouldn't understand because they're the ones who run the server. They're the ones who are not. They're the majority of the people that are British, so I have to.
Pero, hindi naman ganun ka-difficult, I guess.
It's a
Since,
for me it isn't.
I mean, our way of communication is very unique and fascinating. Diba? Like, yung all Filipinos in general. Like, yung language natin mismo. May mixture
Here we
ng...
come. Mr.
We're
I
hybrid.
hear him in my head.
Not
He
just
has
Tagalog.
embedded into
We
my
also
soul.
have Spanish embedded in our language. Also some words in English.
My G is inbred.
I don't know. Infused.
Are you hungry?
Ewan ko.
Are you hungry now? Inbred. Is that a
Oh
word?
my God.
I want to search. Hold on.
I don't
Inbreaded.
know. I don't even
I'm
know.
gonna use that from
Embedded
now on if
means,
it's real.
embedded means that
Naging tinapay.
Okay.
Okay. No.
Okay. Miguel, what
I
are you
de-
trying to
That's
say?
definitely what... Okay. Basically,
I
that's
think,
not what I'm saying.
I think Filipino is much more emotional.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
why I
Native
use
language.
English a lot.
Napaka-drama queen.
That's why I use English a lot because I feel like I'm much more logical when I use English than when I use Filipino.
Filipino. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true. English just
I mean, don't we
Filipino when
all?
I really
Yeah.
intense emotion.
Tagalog and
Imagine mo
our
talaga
language.
no? Nag-ano ka talaga in pure Tagalog.
If you were-
talaga.
It's your identity, so you have more passion in it when they say things. Because English has this like notion of being sophisticated. Oh my god, I remembered.
Oh,
Okay,
example,
small story.
in a personal level, kailan kayo nang i-English?
Close friends.
All the time.
Oh, well,
Example,
I'm
all
not,
the
not really
time.
close
But
friends.
not
Actually,
all
yeah,
the
all the
time,
time.
of
Never
course.
mind.
example, kailan kayo nagsaswitch in
When I switch,
English.
when I'm
example,
when
sa
When I
parents ko, kung nga, or sa friends.
no, I full English my parents.
Oh,
I do in Filipino.
like yung
Family.
Filipino, yun yung casual natin.
Yes, I grew up. That's the
Casual
casual.
conversation.
Technically,
Yeah,
Where like
Pag nagiging logical or technical, or we want to prove something, prove a point, prove an argument, or
it's in
argument.
English.
English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the general notion that it's the
Although-
universal language.
Yeah. Although I am argumentative in both. So
Yeah,
it
yeah.
doesn't really
Okay.
make a difference. But yeah.
Mm.
Siguro. Okay, nag-switch ako.
Yeah, you see. Like, we're so hybrid.
That's a weird way to say bilingual, Miguel.
Bilingual. Hindi.
We're so hybrid.
Technically, we're bilingual.
We're
Hindi, kasi-
cars.
I mean, alam mo naman yung, like, since I learned a third language, like, parang nagiging confusing na rin. You know?
Hala, baka dumating yung point na hindi ka na fluent sa kahit anong language.
Yun eh.
That's-
Yung
That's a really weird but actually like kind of scary thing.
Like, it does
To think
happen
about.
though.
If you're so good, then
I mean,
Which
hindi
one
pa
do you
naman ako
use?
magaling sa Danish, pero... Yan, so,
Miguel, if you start speaking alien, we're gonna have to switch over this podcast.
it's not alien.
I don't know. I'm not pertaining to Danish. I'm pertaining to like, what if you just lose your ability to speak anything else?
Actually, may
Where
isa
were we
pa akong
going
thought
with this?
experiment.
Okay,
Paano
thank
ko
you.
yung language natin, puro musical? It's
That would
just
be
parang
amazing and
puro tayong
hard, but that would be amazing.
Kung may isang person na
Man speaking in
palagi siyang
Hamilton.
harmonious. Parang siyang,
Oh,
something ganun.
I want to try
Paano
it
yung
now.
way of thinking niya? Diba?
Can I have this piece of bread? No.
Like synesthesia.
Huh.
I
Ano?
guess.
That would be cool.
No, that would be a weird. Is that a parallel universe? Everything's just a musical.
Everything is just musical.
That would be a really. I wouldn't
flashbulbs
live. I would
of-
visit. Okay. Visit.
of an exam.
Oo nga, no?
There's a tribe. I was it a tribe, but there's a community. I totally forgot where. That they use whistles, like whistles,
I would
in
die.
order to communicate.
I would die.
It's not
Only
their only way,
whistles?
but they
Oh,
use
yeah.
like whistles, like
Mm.
with their mouth.
I would
Whistle.
genuinely die. I suck at whistling.
Oh.
Same.
I can't. Whistle.
Interesting.
I actually can't whistle.
There's like the 300 words. 300 words that they can words quotation.
300 words.
That's not a lot, but it's still a lot
It's
considering
quite
it's with-
impressive. It's a
I
whistle.
mean, 300 is definitely
Man's
a lot.
cursing in high notes.
Oo nga.
Imagine
They
kung
have
nag-aaway
for like bread and egg. And
They have
all
something for
all-
ice cream though.
No idea.
Okay.
No idea if I have fun for ice cream. But it's not their only language.
Oh,
So like
it's
it's
kind of
not
safe.
just like a traditional kind of thing that's
It's a-
passed.
okay. That's kind of cool though.
Mm.
Quite unique. Uniqueness makes things cool.
Yeah,
I
ito
guess. I
naman
don't
yung
know.
question ko. Susunod question. Like, where did it really came from?
Where
Like,
did
saan
language
nanggaling?
come from?
Oo.
Oh, that's really okay. This is gonna be a hard one.
Yeah,
I
yun
think.
nga.
I guess. I don't know. You can't
I
just
mean-
say Babylon.
Paano tayo natuto magsalita? Siyempre, based on sa surroundings natin.
Yeah,
Nung,
we just made
nung
noise.
babies pa tayo. Tanong na, alam niyo ba yung pinaka-first word niyo? Nakwento na ba ng parents niyo yun?
No, I actually don't. It's probably
Yung
Lady
first-
Gaga's Bad
pinaka
Romance,
first
to be
word.
honest. But like, yeah,
Yeah, mama, papa, ganun. Something.
I can ask right now. Hold on.
Are you Wait, are you guys actually?
Ako hindi. Kasi
Di mo na. Okay. Di na
First
matanda.
word.
So let's just assume it's Lady Gaga's Bad Romance. That's probably it.
I mean, basically sinagot na in ate. It comes from surroundings.
It comes from surrounding.
Like-
What were the first people? How did they invent
I mean,
making
hindi naman
sounds out of
talaga
their
sila
mouths?
nung sasalita. Like, pang nag-ano.
They were like uku.
Gestures,
Uku.
I guess.
ano yun? Most likely, grunts, moan.
Okay, yeah.
Hindi,
Okay, Miguel. Okay, all right. This is a weird.
Okay.
Is this
Paano yung
philosophy?
grunt? Paano daw yung grunt?
Ay, sinabi.
Do you guys want chicken?
That is a very
Yes.
different. Okay,
Gutom.
that is what?
Nagutom rin ako.
I'm eating chicken.
Wala.
Beef
Nandun
chicken.
ako for
Ano?
chicken for lunch yung dinner namin eh.
I had chicken nuggets. That's not. I just want to say that. That's I guess it's connected.
Yeah.
Baba tayo sa ano. anything
Speaking
that
of
is-
food, ano yung thoughts niyo sa mga tao na, okay, this group of people, vegans.
Vegans. Oh, I knew it.
Okay,
Oh,
you
okay.
guys.
Ano?
I don't know that much about vegans. Okay, so that's the thing. I don't really know that much, but when it's it's so hard actually. It's gonna, like
Imagine you're not
you Migo,
consuming any.
you Migo. No meat. It's
Any
kinda...
meat.
Wait, hold on. Paris calling.
Okay. So, ganito let's establish this muna. When we say vegan, they don't consume any animal products. Like, hindi lang meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything produced by an animal, like milk, cheese, eggs. I mean, ako personally, I don't have a problem with vegans. Kasi,
Yeah.
as long as you get yung nutrients na kailangan ng body mo,
Yeah, technically. As long as you're alive, it's
Theoret-
cool.
theoretically, you should be fine. What I have a problem with are those people who say na raw diets are the best. Kasi, here's the thing.
Mm.
First off, that's stupid. And here's the reason. Kasi when you eat, sabihin natin yung carrots, ganun. When you eat raw vegetables in general, you're just eating raw vegetables. You get like a fixed amount of nutrients, maybe even less. Ganun. Cooking, on the other hand, when you cook vegetables, when you cook meat too, when you cook any food in general, yung cooking process breaks down yung mga proteins and mga, especially sa plants. When you cook vegetables, yung mga things such as cellulose will break down into much simpler sugars that can be digested by our body, which can be used para makakuha tayo ng energy, ganun. Kapag kinain mo yun ng raw, you won't get that, hindi mo ma-break down yung cellulose and hindi mo makuha yung, that's basically untapped energy. Ayun. Basta raw diets are a fad. Just cook your fucking food. It's much more inefficient.
Wait, those are vegan?
Hindi. Vegans cook their food. Kakasabi ko na, I have no problem with vegans. Pero if you're going to go with the raw diet, come on, man. Just cook your food. You'll get more nutrients that way.
Wait, so how is that connected to... Okay.
No, they're not. Hindi siya connected to vegans in any way, to point that out. For the sake of pointing it out.
Oh. Yeah.
Wait, nasaan na tayo?
Vegans.
Vegan.
Okay, vegan.
What?
What do you guys think about the vegan teacher?
What's a
Yung-
vegan?
Is there?
Yung old
Wait.
lady sa TikTok, yung vegan na old lady. Gumawa siya ng kanta for Gordon Ramsay na parang how evil he is kasi kumakain siya burger.
Oh.
Okay, so in general, vegan people, yung mga hindi talaga kumakain ng...
I think there's nothing wrong with
Yeah.
You know, if you're
There's
vegan,
nothing.
you do you.
If you're alive, then
personally
okay.
want-
You do you.
You do
Yeah.
you, but don't
Don't
act
anyone.
like you're superior.
Yeah.
Don't act
Don't
like
trample
superior just because you're vegan.
Right.
And don't push your diet onto other people. Like, you could advocate for it, but don't force
Hey, you
your
can't
diet
force
to
feed
others.
someone. You
Well,
can't
yeah,
force someone to
true.
change the way they, they have to do it themselves.
And it's dangerous too kasi like I've seen vegan, trending sa internet minsan yung mga vegans na ginagawang vegans din yung dog nila kasi para healthy daw. The problem I have with that is dogs aren't meant to be vegan. They'll die if they go vegan.
That's a dog.
Ayun lang. The lesson for today, don't be
Ah, no,
sexist.
Migo.
Just don't eat my ice cream.
Just
Don't
don't
die.
eat Vanna's ice cream, guys.
That's probably the
Because
cause of
if
all
you
our
ate
problems.
her ice cream,
Probably it.
she's gonna be really angry with you. So better watch out.
Better not cry. Better not cry.
Right.
I'll tell you why.
Telling you why.
She's the most.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
She's scary. She's very
Scary.
cool.
Seriously.
Oh, no. Okay,
She's
here we
a
go with the cool again.
person.
You know,
She's
ever
a
since that
badass
day,
person.
I've been trying to think of other adjectives. I swear, I'm not even kidding. I was about to sleep one night, tapos sabi ko, inaalala ko lang yung podcast.
Her ice cream deserves
would
the
have
right
been under
amount of
that school?
respect from you. Yun ba talaga yung
Vanna
lesson
sauce is
dito?
coming down. Yeah, probably.
I mean,
Oh,
ang
probably.
lesson lang naman talaga dito is don't overthink it. Because you probably get lost.
Like me.
Like
There was
kanina.
a lesson?
I don't know. Ano magandang
This is the most
title ng
confusing
video?
ending I've
Rara,
ever
ano magandang
seen it.
title ng video?
Confusion 100. Let's call it that. Rara
Okay.
makes things 100% more confusing. That's a real great title. There we go. That's gonna get the views. All right. Rara makes philosophy 1000% more confusing. It's gotta be
Anyways,
something.
guys, that's Philosophy 101 with
It's
Gucci.
not philosophy 101. That was the opposite of philosophy 101.
Oh my. Great job, guys. Pat on the back. Even though
Is it? Wait, did you stop recording? This is so confusing. Is life even real at this point anymore? Are we okay?
oh my god, ewan ko na.
Are we
Pero
like
probably,
chemical
pero
romance
inaantok na si
I'm
Migo.
not
So anyways,
okay.
guys,
Thank you so
Thank
much
you,
for watching.
thank you so much for listening. If you do want to see more of our podcast, it's available on Spotify and iTunes. More updates are on our Twitter. It's at It's GG Official. Anyways, have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll see you next one. Exit na po tayo, guys.
I
Bye. I don't
Bye.
even know at this point. What is bisexual? No, what is?
Oh my god.
Did that just kick in?
Goodbye.